Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
To hold fast or prevent from moving. Catch in or as if in a trap. The men trap foxes. Something, often something deceptively attractive, that catches you unawares. The exam was full of trap questions. A hazard on a golf course. Informal terms for the mouth. Place in a confining or embarrassing position. He was trapped in a difficult situation. The act of concealing yourself and lying in wait to attack by surprise. A device in which something, usually an animal, can be caught and penned. A device to hurl clay pigeons into the air for trap shooters. A light two-wheeled carriage. Drain consisting of a U-shaped section of drainpipe that holds liquid and so prevents a return flow of sewer gas. Hold or catch as if in a trap. The gaps between the teeth trap food particles. To hold fast or prevent from moving. Prohibit the conversion or use of assets. Cause to be unable to move. Hold as reserve or withdraw from circulation of capital. Convert assets into fixed capital. Make defenseless. To hold fast or prevent from moving. Prohibit the conversion or use of assets. Cause to be unable to move. The sudden storm immobilized the traffic. Hold as reserve or withdraw from circulation of capital. Convert assets into fixed capital. Make defenseless. A holder attached to the gunwale of a boat that holds the oar in place and acts as a fulcrum for rowing. Small markers inserted into a surface to mark scores or define locations, etc. To hold fast or prevent from moving. The child was pinned under the fallen tree. When a wrestler's shoulders are forced to the mat. Cylindrical tumblers consisting of two parts that are held in place by springs. When they are aligned with a key, the bolt can be thrown. Axis consisting of a short shaft that supports something that turns. A number you choose and use to gain access to various accounts. Flagpole used to mark the position of the hole on a golf green. Informal terms for the leg. A club-shaped wooden object used in bowling, set up in triangular groups of 10 as the target. A piece of jewelry that is pinned onto the wearer's garment. A small, slender, often pointed, piece of wood or metal used to support or fasten or attach things. Attach or fasten with pins. Pin the needle to the shirt. Chess. Immobilize a piece. Pierce with a pin. Pin down the butterfly. Catch in or as if in a trap. Take or catch as if in a snare or trap. Catch in or as if in a trap. Take or catch as if in a snare or trap. Catch in or as if in a trap. Something, often something deceptively attractive, that catches you unawares. It was all a snare and delusion. A trap for birds or small mammals, often has a slip noose. Entice and trap. The car salesman had snared 3 potential customers. A small drum with 2 heads and a snare stretched across the lower head. A surgical instrument consisting of wire hoop that can be drawn tight around the base of polyps or small tumors to sever them. Used especially in body cavities. Strings stretched across the lower head of a snare drum. They make a rattling sound when the drum is hit. Catch in or as if in a trap. A fishing net with 3 layers. The outer 2 are coarse mesh and the loose inner layer is fine mesh. A restraint that confines or restricts freedom, especially something used to tie down or restrain a prisoner. Place limits on, extent or amount or access. An adjustable pothook set in a fireplace. A restraint that is used to teach a horse to amble. A hazard on a golf course. A fortification of earth, mostly or entirely below ground. A large container for storing fuel. The ship's bunkers were full of coal. Fill a ship's bunker with coal or oil. Hit a golf ball into a bunker. Transfer cargo from a ship to a warehouse. A hazard on a golf course. Informal terms for the mouth. Informal terms for the mouth. A man who serves as a sailor. A lump of slimy stuff. A gob of phlegm. Informal terms for a difficult situation. 1 playing period, from tee to green, on a golf course. He played 18 holes. Hit the ball into the hole. Informal terms for the mouth. A depression hollowed out of solid matter. A fault. He shot holes in my argument. An opening deliberately made in or through something. An opening into or through something. An unoccupied space. Make holes in. Informal terms for the mouth. Informal terms for the mouth. Bark in a high-pitched tone. Attach with or as if with a pin. Place in a confining or embarrassing position. Define clearly. Wait in hiding to attack. The act of concealing yourself and lying in wait to attack by surprise. Hunt, quarry, by stalking and ambushing. Wait in hiding to attack. The act of concealing yourself and lying in wait to attack by surprise. The act of concealing yourself and lying in wait to attack by surprise. The act of taking of a person by force. Take possession of by force, as after an invasion. The militia captured the castle. Succeed in catching or seizing, especially after a chase. The act of forcibly dispossessing an owner of property. Capture as if by hunting, snaring, or trapping. Attract. Cause to be enamored. She captured all the men's hearts. Any process in which an atomic or nuclear system acquires an additional particle. A process whereby a star or planet holds an object in its gravitational field. Bring about the capture of an elementary particle or celestial body and causing it enter a new orbit. This nucleus has captured the slow-moving neutrons. Succeed in representing or expressing something intangible. Capture the essence of spring. The removal of an opponent's piece from the chessboard. Reach with a blow or hit in a particular spot. Perceive with the senses quickly, suddenly, or momentarily. Ears open to catch every sound. Perceive by hearing. I didn't catch your name. The act of catching an object with the hands. Mays made the catch with his back to the plate. A drawback or difficulty that is not readily evident. It sounds good, but what's the catch? Suffer from the receipt of. She will catch hell for this behavior. See or watch. Take hold of so as to seize or restrain or stop the motion of. Hear, usually without the knowledge of the speakers. Succeed in catching or seizing, especially after a chase. Did you catch the thief? To hook or entangle. Apprehend and reproduce accurately. The quantity that was caught. The catch was only 10 fish. A restraint that checks the motion of something. Attract and fix. Capture as if by hunting, snaring, or trapping. Detect a blunder or misstep. The act of apprehending, especially apprehending a criminal. A person regarded as a good matrimonial prospect. Attract. Cause to be enamored. Catch up with and possibly overtake. Grasp with the mind or develop an understanding of. Did you catch that illusion? A break or check in the voice, usually a sign of strong emotion. A cooperative game in which a ball is passed back and forth. He played catch with his son in the backyard. A fastener that fastens or locks a door or window. Anything that is caught, especially if it is worth catching. He shared his catch with the others. Become aware of. Be struck or affected by. Catch fire. Be the catcher. Who is catching? Cause to become accidentally or suddenly caught, ensnared, or entangled. Check oneself during an action. She managed to catch herself before telling her boss what was on her mind. Contract. Did you catch a cold? Delay or hold up. Prevent from proceeding on schedule or as planned. Discover or come upon accidentally, suddenly, or unexpectedly. Catch somebody doing something or in a certain state. Get or regain something necessary, usually quickly or briefly. Catch one's breath. Reach in time. I have to catch a train at 7 o'clock. Spread or be communicated. The fashion did not catch. Start burning. Take in and retain. We have a big barrel to catch the rainwater. Something intended as a guide for making something else. A decorative or artistic work. The coach had a design on the doors. An arrangement scheme. The awkward design of the keyboard made operation difficult. An anticipated outcome that is intended or that guides your planned actions. He made no secret of his designs. The creation of something in the mind. Make or work out a plan for, devise. Design a new sales strategy. The act of working out the form of something, as by making a sketch or outline or plan. He contributed to the design of a new instrument. Make a design of. Plan out in systematic, often graphic form. Design a better mousetrap. A preliminary sketch indicating the plan for something. The design of a building. Conceive or fashion in the mind. Invent. She designed a good excuse for not attending classes that day. Create designs. DuPont designs for the House of Chanel. Create the design for. Create or execute in an artistic or highly skilled manner. Chanel designed the famous suit. Intend or have as a purpose. She designed to go far in the world of business. Plan something for a specific role or purpose or effect. This room is not designed for work. An arrangement scheme. A plan for seating guests. Scale drawing of a structure. The plans for City Hall were on file. Make or work out a plan for. Devise. Plan an attack. Make a design of. Plan out in systematic, often graphic form. Plan the new wing of the museum. A series of steps to be carried out or goals to be accomplished. They drew up a 6-step plan. Have the will and intention to carry out some action. He plans to be in graduate school next year. Make plans for something. He is planning a trip with his family. Take a risk in the hope of a favorable outcome. A source of danger, a possibility of incurring loss or misfortune. Drinking alcohol is a health hazard. Put at risk. An unknown and unpredictable phenomenon that causes an event to result one way rather than another. Put forward, of a guess, in spite of possible refutation. An obstacle on a golf course. The opening through which food is taken in and vocalizations emerge. Express in speech. The opening through which food is taken in and vocalizations emerge. He stuffed his mouth with candy. A spokesperson, as a lawyer. An impudent or insolent rejoinder. An opening that resembles a mouth, as of a cave or a gorge. He rode into the mouth of the canyon. A person conceived as a consumer of food. He has 4 mouths to feed. Articulate silently. Form words with the lips only. She mouthed a swear word. The externally visible part of the oral cavity on the face and the system of organs surrounding the opening. She wiped lipstick from her mouth. The opening of a jar or bottle. The jar had a wide mouth. The point where a stream issues into a larger body of water. New York is at the mouth of the Hudson. Touch with the mouth. The opening through which food is taken in and vocalizations emerge. The opening through which food is taken in and vocalizations emerge. Deprive of freedom. Take into confinement. Close in. Place limits on, extent or amount or access. To close within bounds, or otherwise limit or deprive of free movement. Prevent from leaving or from being removed. Cause to be slowed down or delayed. Deprive of freedom. Take into confinement. Stop or halt. An attack without warning.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.